am the Oracle Apollo. Come share your light with me. These messages I follow, restoring balance unto thee. Do not be afraid, you're part of saving grace. Do not hesitate, let's reignite your faith. Divine encounters are all alive. Divine encounters, our life's design. I am the Oracle Apollo.
Thank you for joining me, your hostess, Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo, and you are watching Divine Encounters. Every Wednesday night, we bring you an inspirational, supernatural story time to allow your perspective to grow and shift your energy, along with a reading at the end of this show where you can see what the forecast is holding for you for the rest of the week, for the collective, of course. And as well, we have a winner that is announced every single week that is invited onto the show to receive a personal reading. But before we get into any of all of these spectacular, wonderful, fantastic things to your health, wealth, and prosperity, make sure you have your high quality H2O with you as you are watching this feed, because if you want to shift your energy, you have to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Salud. Fantastic. Super excited to be here with you guys today live. This is my first live supernatural story since I've been back from my trip across the world. And if you guys did not check in with that, make sure you guys go look at the Divine Encounters page or the YouTube channel or wherever you are watching this, because we're live streaming to so many places, and check out my international supernatural storytime episode that I just did. Hi, Elena from Romania. I have not been there, but thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Lori Gianetta, and hello, Mr. Doug. And of course, I enjoy having all of you here. I'm going to be bringing you guys the good news today. We're going to energize you with a divine experience in a little while. And I'm actually waiting for my guest. All right. We've been having a little bit of technical difficulties with my guest today. He is coming in all the way from the Philippines. So, that's a far way to come from. And let's see if we can bring him on. I think I see his screen popped up. I'm not too sure, but let's try anyways. So let's bring on my guest of the evening, who is going to be talking about the void and energy. So I'm super excited to bring him on. I am a particular fan of the void, and if you guys have never heard me speak on it before, it's a place that I feel like I have journeyed to many times, where I do my trance readings from. So let's bring on my guest, and without further ado. Hello, Rick. Can you hear us? Okay, I don't know if you can hear us. Let's see. I'm going to type this.
You call me?
Yeah, baby, I do.
Okay, he's going to try to fix that. We're going to let Rick sit for a minute, and we're going to jump into the good news while Rick organizes his internet situation over there. Okay, so let me just let him know real quick here. Sorry about this, guys. Live TV, what can I say? All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, anyways, you like the countdown? Yeah, it's something new that I made. So hi, Linda. Thanks for being here. I love to start every episode with the good news. And because Rick is having a little bit of technical difficulties, let's do it together. And then you guys let me know how you're feeling about the good news today. And the good news is basically just an inspirational card to let us know what the collective message is that is happening right now. So to that I say, what's good? All righty. Here we have the good news card, and it is Roots of Abundance. And who doesn't love abundance? Because I know I do. Roots of Abundance. And the angel Raphael is next to this card with knowledge, which is the angel blessing of today. So you guys know me. I like to read to you guys in my Siri voice. So let's get on with the get on. This card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, if you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intention with ease. The message here is simple: your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in an ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. The key words today are being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust, and believe in abundance. How does this message come across for you today? What words are standing out, or what feelings are being triggered inside of you? Sometimes when we hear something good, we start to combat it or resist it with like, not me, that's not for me, I can't possibly be abundant. So if you're feeling triggered by this message, let me know what's triggering you. But if you're feeling inspired by this message, what words do you feel like stood out for you? Now, for myself, I'm going to claim it, honey. So you know me, I'm going to get my claim bell. This is the bell that we ring to release any negativity around what we are claiming. So that way we can reverberate our intention clearly and effectively through the universe. I claim it. I claim all the abundance and its deep roots. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys didn't watch my supernatural story time, part of that journey for me was to allow myself to open a financial door. And right now, I personally, because I can only speak for myself, right? I personally have been receiving a lot of messages that a financial door is indeed and in fact opening for me. And although if I can't see it in this very moment, I have to have that radical trust, which when we say radical trust, it's kind of like trust no matter what. Trust if you don't see it. Trust if you, even though you don't know the how. Trust if you don't see the way. This is radical trust. Okay, so let's see. Linda says here, oh, I see you there, Robert. Thanks for being here. We have Linda saying reaching for the stars and claiming it. Fantastic. I'm going to ring that bell for you, Miss Linda. Yes. I'm going to bring you on, Robert. My guest right now is having technical difficulty. And so we're going to bring on my winner for tonight. You know, we have a winner every single week. So let's go ahead and bring on tonight's winner, who's here backstage in the back room. He might be getting a mani pedi, but I'm not quite too sure. So hopefully we're not disturbing his nail polish and that his cuticles are dry. Okay, so let's bring on tonight's winner.
Hello. How are you?
Hola, hola. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Were you able to hear about this card, these roots of abundance? This card was about receiving or implementing radical trust. And I was just telling our viewers how radical trust is needed to be had when we don't see the way, when we just don't know the how. How do you feel about radical trust, Robert?
Um, I believe in it. I call it faith.
Hmm.
Um, absolute faith when necessary. Sometimes that's all there is you have to go on, but that's what it's for. It's to provide the evidence of something we don't yet actually see, right?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree with you on that. And faith is really important, especially when we have nothing else. Because really, what else is there? We can be our victim. We can just go into that deep well of self sabotage, right? So if we're not in this positive state, we're looking at the glass half full. And in all reality, it could be easier to look at the glass half full because we're programmed to be quicker in receiving the message of despair than we are in the message of hope. And I'm not too sure why that is. Maybe the conditioning of our parents or our grandparents. But yeah, this is definitely a thing for sure. Robert, who are you? Let us know a little bit about you. We're still waiting on Rick. Rick's
Who
having
am I?
technical difficulties.
Well, I'm just um, a reluctant entrepreneur. Um, I found myself requiring to leave my company a little early before the plan. But the very day I left, I connected with one person who connected me with basically all of you. Um,
Hmm.
I was suddenly surrounded by people that were like-minded in a heart-centered way that actually were interested in my opinion and would ask me for it, and were in alignment with my long-term vision, which is, I could say, it was to leave the world a better place than it was when I entered. There's a little more to it than that, I've come to realize, and it's kind of out there, but
You can share that with us. I'm here. You can
and,
share that
and
if you want to share it.
well, for some reason, I think it was in June, I decided to go take one of those advanced readings and horoscopes, and I don't normally ever do that. And what it said to me um, was that I was here for a very, very important purpose.
Hmm.
Um, Now, the part that I believe is my part, anyways, to help facilitate humanity's transition to a more self-enlightened age, which it's not as hard as it sounds. It's just a little shift to the left and then jump to the right.
Yeah. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's true. It is just a little shift to the left and a hop to the right. I was just teaching a workshop yesterday, a heart empowered workshop where we activated our crystal keys inside of the reason for discovering our purpose. And we are here. We have all incarnated into this time, and we have to choose back, right? Because we've been chosen to incarnate at this time for the upheaval, the transitioning, the shift of this global collective energy. So thank you for being here and for bringing that light into the world and assisting us in the elevation of that, because ultimately it is still a choice,
Mhm.
and it's not
It
an
is
easy
always a
choice
choice. No.
because you have to constantly be in that space where you want to grow. And the thing about growth is it is so difficult. It is so easy to just sit here and be like, you know what, I'm gonna shut the world out. I'm gonna have my little bonbons like Peggy Bundy. Does anybody remember Peggy Bundy?
I do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have my little bonbons on my couch and just shut the world out and just turn off. It's easy to say that. That's the easiest thing to do. But when we have to work at it every day, even if it's a nano shift, a micro shift, it is still a shift nonetheless. And I don't believe that there's such a thing as small progress. I just believe in progress.
Mhm. Yes, I'm used to being uncomfortable.
Mm.
an entrepreneurial journey is, well, it's kind of rough, especially when there's things that you don't know, which I've stumbled across. And it turns out some of what I thought I didn't know, I did know, but it had to do with a much bigger thing, feeling worthy. And that's something that's a recent development. I've been working on that for some time. And that's something that was keeping me from advancing.
Feeling worthy.
I still did what I could, though. I started from where I was, and from where I was someone who was strong in relationship building, and that's also my favorite thing to do. And it's more than a hobby because it's returned. I haven't been paid in cash for connecting people, but I've gotten bonuses on the side, some of them substantial. The most recent one was a lifetime membership in Ken Wall's Grow Live Academy, which teaches you how to live stream your business. And I think it's over 120 modules and growing. It's very thorough. And Ken's a top level marketer who's very humble. But he knows a lot of people, and these people are connected people. But he doesn't talk about himself. He talks about you. He talks about us because he does a show where he gives back. It used to be daily, and I was there when he started it. I met him just shortly before that, where he interviews successful people who have come from like really hard backgrounds, and he asks them to share their story, and hopes that something they say might help somebody. And me in the comments doing my thing, I connected with the majority of them because they were certainly resonating with me. And you've seen my comments. I like to bring that love, and that was my sole purpose for launching Friendship Mission number 2, to make sure that those giving back got the love that they deserved, the attention, the gratitude, that they knew they were respected and relevant. And that was what prompted me to do that, out of gratitude for those who went before, who served as my guides in the early 90s. And it was very compelling. I was very compelled to do that once I realized I sense people are beginning to take all their work for granted because there are so many people giving back. Those attending were like so used to just having access. So I said, well, I can fix that. I know how to be the ideal audience member.
Nice.
I know how to edify and lots of empathy, and I tend to connect with those people who are near the top, who are just basically authentic.
So your search of your worthiness has allowed you to assist other people in their search for their worthiness, and you've become a magnet. You've magnetized that energy, and it's reciprocal now. And it's not even that we become sometimes so consumed with the search for monetary gain, physical things, that we lose sight of the being because we're so active in the doing. Rick is back, ladies and gentlemen. So Robert, hang tight. We're going to do a divine experience, and let's bring Rick back up here real quick. Rick, are you ready? We're going to bring you up here for a self-check, everybody, really quick. You too, Robert. From 1 to 10, including Rick, I'm going to bring you back up now. Where are you guys at energetically? 1 being this is the least amount of energy I can hold. 10 being I have a spectacular amount of energy. Let me know in the comment section below. Do a self-check now.
Oh,
you are back.
Boy, that's an ugly picture of me.
You're pretty dark, but we can definitely hear you. Can you hear us, Rick?
I'm still dark.
Can you hear us?
Uh,
I don't think you can hear us.
No, you're still a little bit broken up.
Okay. So we're doing, okay. So we'll do this. All right. Hold on, Rick. Let's see. So, Robert, where are you? As far as 1 to 10, where is your energy field right now?
I go through.
Can you hear me, Robert?
I can hear you.
Oh, where are you at energetically from 1 to 10 right now?
Probably a 7 right now. I just woke up a little bit ago.
All right. So how about you, Robert?
Oh yeah, a 9.
You're a 9. Okay. So I see you typing it in. I'm sorry. Elizabeth, she is at a 7. Thanks for being here, sweetheart. Elena, you're at a 10. Oh, I love
You
that.
might have to type your
Bring
questions to
all
me.
that in. And then Sherry, we have her at a 5. And does anyone know a legitimate medium going through a struggle? Please send me the info. Hi, Judith. I'm not going to just sit here and promo myself on my own show, but definitely here are my credentials. So certified medium here. And if you've seen me in season 1 of Stranded on Snapchat original series, still medium there as well. Feel free to reach out for me when you can. And then, all right, so we got some people here. What we're going to do now is I'm going to give 1 minute of Reiki, and then we're going to jump into the supernatural story time from Rick. Let me type that to him. Because he cannot hear me. All right, so here we go. So everyone, if you're watching, go ahead and put your phone down. And put your phone down now. Close your eyes. Take a breath in. You can set an intention, and I'm going to call in the team, and we're going to come right back with 1 minute of energy. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Eyes closed. Intention set. Breathe in through the nose, and exhale it softly through the mouth. And just feel yourself falling into your seat, falling into your bed, and allow yourself to just breathe, letting go of all stories, letting go of all emotions. Notice where there's any tension sitting within your body, and just breathe into that tension and let yourself soak in the energy. Breath inward is called prana. It is vital life force. You are replenishing what you have expended already. Breathing in and honoring this 1 minute. Go ahead and just let it out. One more beautiful breath in, this time breathing in golden light. And then finally letting that go. Fantastic. And then bring your left and your right palm to touch in front of your heart space. And give yourself gratitude for just taking this minute to unwind and pausing and reflecting. Namaste to all of you right now. Thank you so very much for that. And now in the comment section below, let me know where you are at energetically and what you felt now. And I'm going to let Rick go first because I'm typing to him. He can't hear me. Lori Gianetta's at a 9.
I can hear part of you. You're just you just sound like a robot right now.
Judith at a 7.
You sound like R2D2.
Understood. Where are you at energetically, Rick?
I got a lot of energy. It felt really good. Made me get little tinglies.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. And how about you, Robert?
Now I'm at a 10.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Very confident there too. I'm also at a 10. Elizabeth says she feels lightheaded, but now she's a 6, more relaxed than she
About a
needed.
9. Probably a 9 right now.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, Robert, I'm going to put you in the back. You can have some cucumber water while you're back there and waiting, and we're going to bring you back later on, okay?
Oh, Roger.
Ciao, ciao. Okay, Rick, we're going to be opening you up to your supernatural story time. I hope you can hear that. And I won't be so much asking you questions, but I'm going to let you share. I'm going to type it too. Share your divine encounter. Okay, so we're going to allow him to share his divine encounter. We won't really see him too much. So we can just think of this as a mystery person
I would say
today.
if you can type your questions, that would be better on me, because I'm having a hard time hearing. I'm over on the regular comment section.
All right. So I put there, you are going to share
Let's
about
see here.
yourself now.
All right, a little about me. Native American medicine chief. Okay, Native American medicine chief, master teacher of 10 kinds of Reiki, designed a Reiki energy blowout that actually blows out all of the negativity and blockages in your body when you start Reiki. Let's see, father, husband. Let's see, what else can I tell you about me? I'm not good at talking about me. I'm kind of shy and introverted in that. I keep to myself quite a bit. My wife tells me that I don't talk enough.
Oh, that's okay.
They say that a man uses 7,000 words a day, and I think I use less than that. I think I work about 3,000 words a day.
Okay.
The divine has always been in my life. We call it creator through the Native Americans. And creator has shown me a lot of things. I've been able to use the energy and read energy and manipulate it since I was about 5 or 6 years old. I've always seen energy running through the power lines, through other animals, through trees, all of that kind of good stuff. And then in 2002, 2003, I sat in what's called the shaman's chair up in Pennsylvania. It's where the Eastern Delaware Nation is at, and got an incredible download of information that it was just unbelievable. A lot of things that are asked in questions I kind of know the answers to already, but I'm scared to share the answers because of how people will take it, especially here in the Philippines. They see people as people like me as, what do they call us, honey? Witch doctors?
Witch doctor?
People that can manipulate energy and do the healings like I do.
Like a shaman.
Healers?
Well, the healers, but a lot of times they call us the witch doctors because it doesn't flow with the majority of the Catholic religion here in the Philippines. But manipulation of energy and how the creator shows up in it. It's always been, how can I describe it? It would be, I don't know. Creator is always looking over my shoulder. He's always there. Let's see here. Why can't I read everybody's comments? I don't know. Okay, anyways. But I am able to, he's shown me how to make my own crystal essence and crystal gem and gemstone elixirs to help heal people. like I said, here in the Philippines, all of that's kind of looked down on because it's a majority Catholic religion. Let's see here. Oh, I don't
That's
know what
okay.
else.
Just take a breath and
I don't know what
just
else to say about myself. I mean, the creators flows through me all the time. I tend to shy away and be reserved with my gifts here because it's not looked upon as very well. I offer. I have no problem doing it. I have no problem offering it because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to flow through and be a part of our life, flow through to help others heal. I do that a lot through distance healing. And even the people here, it's like I do the distance healing on the distance healing on where I live at.
okay.
And I just put it as to if they want to accept it, they can accept it. If not, then somebody else can take it and use it.
Understood.
Let's see what miracles. Well,
Right.
I would say that some of the greatest miracles have been through the distance healing that he's allowed me to use and to help others with. A couple instances that I can think of off the top of my head is Cindy. I was living in West Virginia at the time, and she was in New York City. And I helped her. She had broken her ankle, and it wasn't healing right. After daily distance healings on her, the pain went away, the ankle healed itself, she was able to walk again. So she said it was a miracle, and myself that myself, I thought it was a miracle too, because of her being able to walk again and to move about again.
Sure. That is definitely a miracle. Anything that exceeds our expectations is a miracle.
Another way that he's
Yeah, you
no, there's really, I don't have expectations of miracles. Miracles, I mean, miracles happen all the time.
okay.
And let's see here.
Do you remember the first time Creator worked through you?
Creator has worked through me in many different ways.
Or how did you discover?
Helped a young lady that her mother had tried to drown her. Yes, I do let it flow through me. And the Creator has always flowed through me. I learned it was called the Creator back in 1999. Before that, I was just I didn't know who to thank for it or anything like that. Um,
And if other people are searching for creator, what guidance
can you still
do you
hear me?
have? I can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, they are. Okay. Miracles are best. You can ask for miracles, but okay. You see. Yes, this is very true, Robert. Miracles are best things to pray for. Um, but we need to realize that miracles happen in ways that we don't understand. Miracles happen because Creator will perform a miracle, and we wonder why it happened to somebody that's in a higher status level, because we don't know that they pray for them as much. But everybody in their daily life is looking for miracles. They're looking for signs. They're hoping that miracles come to them. And excuse me a second, mouth's dry. And let's see. Miracles come about because Creator wants them to come about. He knows everything in our daily lives. He knows every minute. My belief is that before we come to this plane of existence, we've already chosen the path we're going to go down. And in doing so, we've set ourselves up for many boosts along the timeline. And those are the things that we call miracles. So we've pre-planned them, even though they're pre-planned, but we don't know when they're going to happen.
I understand.
See, others can find Creator by opening their mind, by opening their chakras, which is a very important thing. You open those up, you can get more divine Creator energy running through you, so that it will help you raise your vibration, raise your way of life. Because it's when you raise your vibration, your life will be much better because of the higher vibration. Everything vibrates at a higher rate. I like calling it, and it's how I live, is the seconds between the seconds. And that's a way of saying that in the space of a second, when you slow it down, when you slow down a second, there's another second in between there. There's time between each second. We can raise our vibrations by, let's see. Yes, this is true. That's very true, Robert. Well, it's hard to describe. I do my best to break it down. There's ways of raising the energy by using crystals, by meditation. Meditation is probably one of the easiest for most people. To meditate, use there's many apps on YouTube and on Google Play. I don't know about Apple because they don't use yet, but you can find things on there to help you meditate. and that will raise your vibration immensely. Meditating with crystals will actually help boost your meditation. Let's see. Not eating as much red meats. Red meats are considered are not considered one of the best things to eat. We very seldom eat red meat here. But little things can raise your vibration. Just letting go of the past, letting go of people, cutting the ties. Yeah. Those really help raise your vibration immensely. It's getting rid of the things in your life that don't have any purpose. That's how you can raise your energy.
True. All right. Thank you so much, Rick, for that. Okay. It is that time now. We're going to play a game. So you're going to hang out. All right. You're ready. Robert, we're going to bring you back on now. You ready? We're going to be playing the Apollo game. So everybody at home who have never played this with us, this is an intuition building exercise, a building game for all of us today. And so make sure that you're hanging out here. And Robert, feel free to put those in the comment section too, so that the audience can see your comments, because they're terrific. Okay. So what we're going to do is challenge your intuition today. And if you win, you're going to get from me a social distancing high five. So let's see what the question of the day is. Okay. So the question for today is, what am I about to reveal?
What am I about to reveal? Church turned library, castle turned restaurant, barn turned hotel. Put your comments in the comments section below. Reveal.
Okay, so you guys have it there. You have 3 options. Put that in the comment section below. And if you got it right, like I said, from me, you're going to get a social distancing high five. Church turned library, barn turned hotel, and then the third one was it castle turned? I forgot what he said. I always forget these.
What am I about to reveal?
Castle turned restaurant is the third one. I never remember when I make these, I swear. Okay, you have a few seconds. Go ahead and put that now. Okay, so let's see what we have here now as far as your guesses. Judith says church turned library. Sherry says barn turned restaurant. Stacy says castle turned restaurant. All right, these are some really great. Oh, okay. Sherry says the third. Okay, the third for Sherry. And then Elena says barn turned hotel. All right. How about you, Robert? What are you saying?
Barn turned restaurant.
Okay. And Rick, what is your answer? I don't know if he caught that. I just typed it in there for him. What is your answer, Rick?
I didn't hear it clearly, so.
Okay, so
just type the question into me so I can see it, and then I can give you. Or
it's on the screen. So here's the question on the screen.
What am I about to reveal? Church turned library, castle turned restaurant, barn turned hotel. Put your.
Okay, which one of those?
I would say the barn turned, or not the barn, but the church turned library.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do the reveal now. Let's see what the answer is, everybody.
What am I about to reveal? Church turned library, castle turned restaurant, barn turned hotel. Put your comments in the comments section below. Reveal time. Did you say church turned library?
Many years ago.
High five, high five. Good job, everybody. You did so well. Good job, everybody. If you didn't get it right, don't worry. There are no losers here on Divine Encounters. Just another opportunity for you to fine-tune your skills. Robert, thank you so much for being here. And Rick, thank you for being here too. Rick,
you.
is there any website or anything you want to plug before we let you go back into the back room and enjoy some coconut water? I have to type it in because I'm not sure if he can actually hear me.
Okay, my email is magualua@yahoo.com, and it's spelled MAGUALUA @yahoo.com.
One more time.
Website, not right now. I'm still trying to figure one out.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I have his email in case you want to
I
work
have no
with
problem
Rick.
answering other questions off of this. I can do.
There we go. Rick, thank you. It has been a delight.
Yes, that's correct.
Appreciate you so much. We're going to jump into the midweek collective energy check-in. Thank you, Rick, for being here. And we're going to put you in the back room, okay? And we're also going to put Robert in the back room. Robert, I'm going to bring you back on so that you can share with us what you feel about the midweek collective energy check-in and then do a reading for you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys in a few moments. All right, everybody, it's the time of the night. We're going to do the midweek collective energy check-in. And this is the collective energy forecast for the week. And I didn't know you guys didn't know that I am here to serve you privately. I'm here to give you personal workshop, personal sessions, personal classes, personal readings. Please feel free to reach me if I resonate with you. All right, I guess I'm that kind of person who doesn't really like to say that too much because I don't really like to plug myself like that. But here I am for all of those needs. If you so need something from me, feel free and I will let you know all of the many, many things I offer. And I offer many, many things. I've taught over 2,000 classes. So teaching is not something that is new to me. I'm just actually switching around my camera because it is not working. All right, we're doing this the old-fashioned way with this camera up here. So let's get into the midweek collective check-in.
There is a button. It's a very sexy button. It says subscribe on it. I wish I could click on it, but YouTube won't let me.
Okay, we're using this top camera for you guys today. There's all kinds of technological things happening today. All righty, so here we go. This is what you need to know. This is how you can grow and what you need to let go of. These are the 3-card reading for the collective. Whenever you hear this message, it is meant for you to listen to it when you hear it. In addition to that, I'm going to pull your animal for the week that's going to be assisting you, a message from heaven, and of course, your angel blessings. All right, so here we go. First card, what you need to know for the collective. 6 of air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult time, or taking a trip. You see this unicorn here, you can actually be going forward, taking a trip, or this can also be recognizing things and movement. So when I see the 6 of air, to me, this is movement. We're leaving chaos or stress in our lives, and we're going to a more placid, calm time. So there is movement moving forward here. So you have something to look forward to. Love this. For the what we need to grow, this says Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I've been seeing this a lot lately, especially for soulmates. Soulmates come in so many forms, and we do not just have one kind of soulmate. There are many kind of soulmates. We have mentor soulmates. We have platonic soulmates, romantic soulmates. True love comes to us in the form of passion. So there is passion here. We are all moving towards passion. This is what we need to let go of. And I feel like this is basically saying we need to let go of fear, because this says you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This is all about being in our feelings. Okay, so letting go of the belief system that something bad can happen to us if we take a risk. Listen, I just went across the world to 3 countries all by myself. Hello, goodbye. I did a lot of risk and nothing happened to me except wonderful, fantastic things. So Stop letting your mind jump into the what if, insert negative reason here, and jump into the what if, insert something fantastic here. Okay, animal. We have whale. Live as a fully conscious being is whale, cosmic whale. I love this. Connecting to your own heart center so that you can connect to the truest form of true love, which is that of the divine entering into you. And that is how we build our worth, build our knowing, and build ourselves to be a fully whole, balanced self. The message from heaven, if so, someone needs it. And I do feel like someone here is specific. This is specific to someone here because I can feel it. If I only had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently, is the message from heaven here. So, someone here who is needing to hear this message today, you just need to know that maybe this person didn't take the decisions that didn't make the choices that they know now with clarity, because when we transition, we have a different sense of awareness that they should have taken. And I feel like there's a little bit of remorse behind that. But I also feel like there's also a but I had to kind of feeling behind that. Okay. And then we have here your blessings. Love this. Angel Celestina blessing you with friendship. Remember, love is coming in and love is transformative and it can come to us in all forms. So be open to friends. And then Angel Ariel, the angel of actual love, she is bringing inspiration, which is a form of passion, which I've stated earlier. So allow these things that you could truly love that are meant for your divine purpose to come into you, and then let it overflow into your life. So that is the midweek collective energy check-in. We're going to bring Robert back up here. Okay, thank you, Elena. Thank you, Judith, and thank you, Stacy. Let's bring Robert back up. He is the winner for today. He shared this feed last week. This is why he's in the hot seat today. So thank you for sharing. And not only does sharing allow you an opportunity to win a personal message from me, but additionally to that, you're sharing the blessings from the show. You're sharing the message. Sometimes we become like, man, I want this and I want that, but we have to create energy. And when we share something that is supportive without the need for a return, guess what? Universe provides. And I feel like Robert was a testimony to that earlier, for sure. And you're claiming this? Go ahead. You know what I'm doing here. Claim, 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 claim. That's the claim bell. Okay, Robert, are you ready, my friend?
I am.
All right. He is ready. I love how certain that sounded. Okay, this is what you need. This is what you need to know, grow, and let go of. So here we go. You have, my friend, the King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. You know what's funny is that right there where I stumbled is because the word opportunity wanted to come out of my mouth. There is no word opportunity on this card, but that's what was coming out of my mouth. And it's interesting because when I look at this card, you're giving me his vibe. This is a very confident, knowing, and interestingly enough, this type of king, the King of Water, is the King of Cups, right? So he represents emotions. And if we think of that, it's almost like an oxymoron. We think of king, we think of logistics, we think of analytical, but here he is actually well aware of his feelings, which makes him a very well-balanced king. That means he has a combination of his intuition and his analytical sense bridged into his heart, and he is working from an empowered heart space. And when we see this king, we also see his fully underwater. So I feel like he's already in his knowing of how to dive in deep and navigate these waters, so to speak. Okay, I love that there is dolphin in the background here. You probably can't see it, but dolphin is the energy of playfulness here. And then we have as well, let's see, he's also holding a scepter, which shows me, and has his arms crossed. So I feel like he's also creating boundaries for himself at this time, but he does that regally. He does that without having to be combative. He just can be that, all right? And then we have here, that's the no grow. This is the next one. Oh, I love this. You are experiencing enormous change. right now, which brings great blessings, transformation. And you have the butterfly maiden. Sorry, I don't have my second camera. It'll be so much easier. Butterfly maiden. So you are going maybe from this analytical space to the emotional space. And then I want to say you're reviving something. That's what it feels like to me. I feel like you're taking something old, is coming into this alchemical space, and it's being revived. I can see Angel Gabriel coming down in the judgment card and going kind of like, you're going through another awakening is what I want to say. So there's some things here that are being shaken loose, and they're showing me that like a box letting go of dust. And then, oh, I see my time here. Let's go quick. Nothing yet is set in stone. And then you have the new moon card, and we see some choppy waters here. Unlike where the king's space was at, he was in his knowing and in placid water. But in the things you need to let go of is these choppy waters. When the waters are choppy, we cannot see the horizon, right? It obscures our view. So this is worry, stress. And the fact that this card says nothing is set in stone is letting me know anything's possible. You still have a lot of energy just fell in. You still have an opportunity to shift this by your energy self. And then we have the animal that's assisting you. Love this. Demonstrate grace and majesty. You are already the king. So this makes perfect sense for this. Grace, majesty, majestic. So grace is allowing yourself to receive. When we're in a state of grace, we are receiving. Universe is recognizing our prayers and our thoughts, and it's assisting us. And do you want me to pull a message from heaven card for you, Robert?
Yes, please.
Okay. Life is a series of choices, and choose love. This is from your ancestors and your loved ones. And I like this because basically your entire reading, you have water, water, water. This is love, transformation, love, grace and majesty, love. So they recognize that, and they are with you, and they are assisting you in choosing love. I feel like they're helping you look through the difficult decisions with love. And then your angel blessings today is Angel Faith, blessing you with beauty. When we start to see the beauty in the world, life is beautiful. We are so giving. We're so loving. We're graceful and majestic, like the swan. Beautiful. Angel Faith, who's the angel of faith, and the freedom that faith brings, like you said earlier. And then we have Angel Raphael, the healing angel, and he's blessing you with knowledge. So these are blessing cards, not message cards. So these are the things that are already being expedited into your field right now, Robert. And that is for you, and may that serve you. I hope that serves you. Is there anything that you want to say about this?
You did it. You perfectly described me. You hit the mark. And actually, what you said earlier, I actually didn't see me making sure that those giving back felt respected and loved and relevant, as basically building up my own self-worth. But it makes sense because that's what I've done for confidence and for love and everything else. I have access to a whole lot of love, and I give it as much of it away as I can, because it never runs out. And
it never runs out.
And there's always more. There's more.
There always is more. Thank you, Robert, for being such a good sport and for sharing this and for being on here. Rick, I know you can't hear me, but thank you so much for being on this show today. And I hope that this serves you guys at home. It is always a pleasure to be on here. I hope you guys tune back in with me Sunday night at 7 p.m. as I bring you guys your horoscopes again. They're always up. Check out my Supernatural Storytime International episode that's up there. Get some popcorn because it's 2 hours long, I will say. But I do this from my heart space into your heart space. I hope that this continues to elevate you and teach you that there's more ways than just what we've been programmed to learn. There's more than one way to skin a chicken, so to speak, right? So I hope that this allows you all to elevate your own sense of self-worth, your own energy, and project something beautiful and meaningful into your future. Be so in love with your future that your past is no longer in the scope of your horizon. Go create divine experiences. But above all else, may you all go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. Ciao.
Thank you.
Divine.